Reviews. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about myomectomy and fibroids. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible just because I hate long, lengthy, annoying videos. I just kind of lay the facts and kind of, something easy to follow. So in 2022, just to give you a brief history of me, I was having shooting pain in my abdomen, and then it was becoming harder. My muscles in my abdomen were having trouble going to the bathroom. And then since that time I was having dull pain. Things started to get worse. I was going to the bathroom at night more, and it led up to me having really bad spinal pain. I had gone into my gynecological visit, my annual, and I discussed some things that I hadn't discussed in the past, like heavier periods and stuff like that. And during that exam, he ended up finding out that he felt something. So he sent me in for an ultrasound, and it's hard to sometimes see things on an ultrasound. And from that, I had multiple tests with CAT scan and MRI, and they found out I had a cantaloupe-sized fibroid on my uterus, and then what they thought was sort of like an apple size. So they saw two at the time. And I didn't know what fibroids were. But coming from a background that I like to be more organic about stuff, I did research and wanted to see if I could make them smaller. And when I was doing the research, there was a lot of things you could do, like go to a Mediterranean diet or things that would shrink. But I was having a lot of pain, and I realized through my research that I didn't think my size was something that at this point I could solve on my own. So by the suggestion of the doctor and that kind of stuff, I decided to have myomectomy. Because of the size of them, they decided laparoscopic myomectomy, if possible, would be best option, because it's more or less invasive. So that's what I ended up doing. And through my research, I'm kind of always reading to prepare myself, and I read a lot of people's blogs or personal things of things they recommended. So the first thing that I want to talk about was preparing for it. You're gonna have to go into the hospital. It is quite a surgery. So the first thing I want to talk about is prepping to go into the hospital. I had read online from other people, and I wouldn't have even thought of this, but packing a hospital bag ahead of time, because you may need to stay overnight, and it's definitely harder surgery than I thought. The things that I kind of put together just of reading different people's blogs and just my own things was, first of all, you'll want to have soft PJs, something that's not going to go around your stomach or your abdomen that's going to be painful. So very loose fitting. Any kind of change of clothes, also stretchy or that don't sit on your waistline or your abdomen. Warm socks, small pillow to hold over your tummy, warm fuzzy blanket because that can just feel comforting, or a comfy sweater, your phone charger, a book or a journal or a pen if you're feeling up to it afterwards to read or something, toothpaste, toothbrush, lip balm, hairbrush, sanitary pads if you need it, very loose fitting underwear. I ended up getting something like a size or two up that was kind of like a granny panty, so to say, just because I knew it wouldn't sit on my waistline. You may have a really dry throat or have trouble where they fill you up with gas, and so anything in terms of letting the gas kind of come out naturally, and also just something for the throat after anesthesia such as, vitamin C lozenges or zinc lozenges. Peppermint tea and prunes are really good for helping with the gas naturally. They do make stuff over the counter that you can get as well. Talking to your doctor ahead of time about any concerns that you have. One of the things that I read that other people struggled with was in the recovery room after surgery is dizziness and vomiting, or that the anesthesia affects your breathing. So it can make you have the urge to cough to get the mucus out, and that really is painful. Also, you're going to feel a lot of weakness to stand or get up, but I think maybe the doctor will recommend to do that. So just having someone there with you after my mom came into the hospital and we would walk down the hall just as slow as I could, because you will be feeling weak and in a lot of pain.